Alright now, M. Night Shyamalan movie. You know how this goes. 50% it could be good, 50% it could be bad, so. Okay. What's going on, my YouTube family? It's your boy Neezy back again for another movie review. This time we're talking about the first February movie, the new psychological horror movie coming out, Knock at the Cabin. Directed by M. Night Shyamalan, stars Dave Bautista and Rupert Grant. Ron Weasley's in this movie. Yeah. Newest psychological horror movie comes out this Friday, and is the movie good? I want to say this movie is actually surprisingly was actually pretty thrilling, pretty engaging. I had a good time with this movie, so I will say the movie was actually good. Judging from the trailers in the movie, pretty much just like, okay, so you got these group of people and shit, they came and stormed this cabin and shit, and they got these people like, okay, look, you got some choices. Either make this horrible, horrific sacrifice, or the world's gonna just end. But on that premise alone, you're kind of just like, oh, like, you know, are they telling the truth? Or like, oh, what would I do in a situation? Would I sacrifice my loved one in order to save humanity? So I do like the themes and the idea the movie does do. The movie does actually execute it pretty well. It's a really good character dive. It actually has good acting too. And good acting in a horror movie. Fuck, clearly we're done with January. Thank God. The pros and cons, so I believe that Knock at the Cabin is in theaters, especially this Friday. I think you'll have a good time with this movie. Go check it out with your peoples. It's just really engaging movie. I think this movie is going to have something for everybody. Here's why. Off acting in the movie, we got our two main, well, just a lot of people, but our two main people we're really like following this movie more or less, so you're really on stakes with, is Ben Eldridge and Jonathan Groth. I think those guys did a really good job of the movie, really carrying the film, really advocating that, yo, just, I don't want to kill my family. Really conveyed a really good, strong emotions and really good, like, you really feel for them because they're like our eyes and ears throughout this adventure and shit. And it's just like, they did pretty good. Little Asian girl, she was good too. Kid actors in a horror movie. Man, we are getting back to our Sixth Sense roots. I think one real like holy shit, like what? But Dave Bautista in one of his most serious roles I think I've ever seen. He will forever be Drax the Destroyer, but he killed it in this movie. Right, that he did an interview that he was like, yeah, I'm glad that I'm moving away from Marvel Studio because I want to start doing more serious shit. And after seeing this movie, he's got some really good acting chops. Like, he can really like yell it without being all goofy and Drax and shit. So big up to you, Dave Bautista. You did great. You got Ron Weasley being a creep. So yeah, Ron, I don't know why I said that, but Ron Weasley's in it. Hey, plot movie. What's the movie about, more or less? Okay, movie, more or less, is you got these two gay couples. Yeah, I know. Gay couples, gay people in my movies. No. But besides that, you got these two couples with their adopted daughter. They're taking a vacation weekend to this cabin, stuff like that, having a good time, family bonding. Who wants to do that? Yes, good shit. Till these strangers, led by Dave Bautista, come in, storm the place, and they keep them hostage and shit. And they're pretty much like, okay, look, you gotta make a sacrifice. This huge, horrible choice, or apocalypse is gonna happen, and humanity's gonna be wiped out. Turds and shit, but that's what you know about the movie. But the movie, like I said, the movie really kept me on my seat. Like, from the moment Dave Bautista came in, throughout, I was just like, this some dense shit. Movie lets you project yourself into it, make you be like, what would I do in this situation? Like, if it was me and my brother, and, you know, Drax Destroyer came in like, look, you're gonna have to make a sacrifice, kill him or the world's gonna end. What are you gonna do? Just like, well, I don't want to kill. Well, it depends which brother it is, because one of them kind of just like, bye. I would be like, it's the human race that'll get wiped out. Does that wipe me out too? Because I'm part of the human race, so just things to make you think. And plus, also somewhat of a disaster movie because you actually kind of see disasters happening, so you're like, oh, they're not making this shit up. Plus, there's also super. Okay, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil the shit. You'll be like, well, fuck, now I know everything. Dick. And all I can say about the movie, the fact that I will say that, is it long? It's not. Actually, it's like a little short, actually. It's like my first time I remember saying like the movie's a little too short. The movie could have been like maybe a little 10 minutes longer to kind of delve deeper into some more things. And then, like I said, some twists and turns, you're like, saw that coming. Some twists you'll be like, didn't see that coming. Good going, my Shyamalan. But also, I feel like while this movie is kind of like for everybody, the general audience can see it. I do feel like there is that part of me, that part of the world that's like, nope, woke bullshit. Not having it. And then Knock Cabin was a mystery, horror, psychological movie that I had a good time with. It was really well acted, really well paced, pretty good character study, pretty good like movie in general that I really had a good time with. This movie I'm gonna like remember after seeing the two shit movies I saw last week. Yeah, January's over. That being said, I think I'm going to say that Knock at the Cabin is definitely. If the Cabin's in theaters this Friday, you're going to see it. You're not going to see a type of to talk about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great week. And as always, subscribe. Until next time.